What is going on? We are back on Twitch. We gotta keep the games rolling. People complaining about ads. You already know what you need to do. You gotta get subscribed to the Twitch channel. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But welcome back. The USFA is here. We had our first game of the season earlier on today with the big homies in Huntington Beach taking the victory over Arizona. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But we got two more teams on the playlist, and it's going to be a fun ride here. It's going to be Dallas taking the trip to Canada to face on the Toronto Wraiths. I got the big homie once again in the booth, but I see some biddies, so I can't stop without making sure that you hear everything. Let me hit the Don DeMarco. Shit like that. Shout out to the big homie throwing out 25, the first biddies of the season. But what's going on, Starchy Chaff? You're back in for another game.
Yeah, last game went good. Thought about why not do it again.
Hey, I love people up in the booth. You already know how we do. Should be a fun ride. I see the league owner popping up with his crazy list of concussions and all of the craziness, but he's here. I see a big group of people in the chat. You love to see it, and should be a fun ride here. Dallas, they're trying to find their way into the playoff mode. They haven't been in since season 7, I believe, and they're trying to change their habits there. They're not trying to go 3 straight seasons without going to the playoffs, but they got DJ Church. They're trying to do their thing, and they do have a new slew of weapons. We'll talk about them a little bit later. And then you also have the Toronto Wraiths. They came into the mix, and they tried their best to make it to the playoffs, but the Eastern Conference was pretty stuck, so they're trying to get something cooking here. Should be a fun ride as always. What are your thoughts on these two teams here going into this one?
Well, first gotta correct you on one thing.
Season 8?
Dallas was in season 8.
Yeah, good. Well, so 1 year. There you go. So they made it 1 year and then they missed the other year. So my bad. I got my years confused. Okay, keep going.
Besides that, this should be a good game. Toronto versus Dallas. Who do we got winning? I gotta say, off rip, Dallas.
You think Dallas is gonna take the victory in this one?
Oh yeah.
Okay. The predictions are not speaking the same favor as what you're saying, but you never know who's gonna get the W. We're gonna hit that play game button. It is Starchy Chaff, the league owner of the Snow Devils, with me for the second and the third straight game. We'll hear him again tomorrow, so make sure you watch out for that one. Gonna be a fun ride for sure, but we are underway as we go ahead and flip over to it. Looks like Toronto's starting us off with the football, and it's gonna take it close to the 20. Let's get into it. Best of luck to both of these teams here. Am I sipping? No, I'm not sipping in that. I'm chilling. As we see the handoff, and there goes Austin Wilson bouncing off of a tackler already. He's gonna pick up 8.
Oh yeah. Wilson's gonna be a threat during this entire game.
2nd and 2 coming up. We'll see what the new quarterback Jax James could do, but the run game is working well right now, and they're going to add 15 more thanks to the face mask. Jay Mangum bringing them down, and that's going to be first.
Pretty good play there.
Should be a fun ride here as always. Gonna set this thing up so you can see the roster and everything like that. Is 1st and 10 here inside the 30, and they're gonna fake the handoff here. Blitz doesn't get home. Jax James' first pass is a good one. Number 1 goes to number 2, Phoenix Jones, getting the catch there for 9.
Yeah, we definitely gotta watch how Jax James does today, and if he does good, this team is gonna go far.
2nd and 1 coming up, and they will keep it on the ground. He has been doing very well, and Wilson's gonna pick up another big gain already over 30 yards on the game. Is going to be first and goal coming up.
Yeah, this is going to be hard for the Dallas Dragons. If they can't get things going fast, it's over.
Most definitely. Got to make sure you get that defense correct. It's first and goal coming up, and they will keep it on the ground wide night. Austin Wilson does get stuck that time around. It's going to be second and goal coming. Toronto with the very impressive first drive here at home. Second and goal coming. Handoff going to be a fake. Looking for a man. Taking off and throws this one away. Nothing doing. It's going to be third and goal coming up.
First goal line opportunity for Vex James. Can he get a score here, or are we just going to go for the kick here?
You never know. I'm not forgetting the league caboose. Gosh, watch the stream. Okay, jeez. Third and goal. I'm controlling the booth here. If you want to control that, you get in booth. As he looks like he's going to turn up and run, throws off the back foot and almost throws a pick.
Oh,
as that is going to be fourth and goal coming up. Great defense in the red zone there from Dallas.
Yeah. They couldn't stop the running game earlier, but definitely clutched up here in the red zone.
They definitely needed it. It's going to be kick up and kick good here for the big homies in Toronto. It's going to be 3-0. Dallas does hold strong when they need to. Toronto still very impressive. Going to see what happens here on this next drive.
Yeah, but this vaunted Toronto defense has a good chance to disrupt this Dallas offense.
Going to be a fun ride here as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. My boy Earl Flint getting in the giveaway. My boy Ryan Davis adding to the setup. He's getting himself another sub to Earl Flint. Shout out to the big homies again.
Shit like that.
After a game like he had earlier today, I think he earned it for sure, but a great return there.
230, not bad for Jerry Riggs.
More biddies up in here.
Shit like that.
Caboose, thank you so much for paying yourself. As it's going to be first and 10. Gonna be a fake at the handoff. DJ Church's first play is going to result in a sack. And that is going to be Lee Flowers coming through with the big play. A loss of 5.
Lee Flowers really good at get off there. Actually, he wasn't even blocked.
Gonna be DJ Church again. Quick pitch left side. It's gonna turn up and looks like they will get those yards back. Looks like Reginald Frome making the catch there for 6, the former Arizona Rattler, coming way through free agency.
Hopefully he and his team could do something today, unlike the Rattlers are here today.
3rd and 9 here, coming with the pistol. Gonna be passing it here. Is DJ Church looking, throws it short, looking for his halfback. He's a rook. He's gonna try to push forward, and a great effort there from big homie McKenzie, but he could not get the last couple of yards, and that's gonna send us 4th and 2.
Yeah. There's no question here. It's just kick it. Just punt that punt that guy away.
Going to be returned here, cutting back to the left side, and he'll get past the 25. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming. I formation. Will they keep it on the ground? Yes, they will. But this time the Dallas rush defense, they stand tall and they push them backwards. That's going to be a loss of a yard there. Great job by Slug Stern.
Yep, the Slug Stern. Good job there, man.
Make sure you keep on with those biddies, with those subs, with those gifts, so I could get more of these on the mic. As we see a flag, they're going to take this one to the right side. Should be a penalty on Dallas, I believe. That was offsides. And that'll give him 5 extra yards.
In fact, it's Slug Stern.
Made a good play, then a bad play. Both teams wanted to start on a good start in their own respective conferences. Going to be pistol formation, looking for a man left side and going to be caught. There goes Phoenix Jones, who's going to cut back around, and he's only actually going to lose yards because of the loss of forward progression.
Yeah, he went backwards. Would have been the easy first, but he just went back into the downs.
Keep that hype train going. Level 3. I can't do it for you. 3rd and inches. Here comes Jax James with a huge drop back and gonna almost throw a pick.
Ooh.
These aren't some college defensive players here. Maybe that would have worked in the ECFL, but these are the big leagues here. Not a lot of room to throw those passes.
Yeah, it's just his first game. He could definitely turn it around.
The debut of Jax James. He does have at least some points on the board because of his arm, but that roll was almost immaculate. You hate to see that. Definitely a great effort there, but that's going to roll harmlessly into the end zone. Dallas will start at the 20. That's what the punter said when he seen that run. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. Got the pistol again, and they're going to give it to the big homie McKenzie, who's going to take it past the 20, but there is a hold there by the tight end. Going to back him up 10 yards.
Original from with the hold there. Definitely need to get it inside the pads. Definitely don't show it outside.
1st and 20 coming up. Looking to get something cooking. I see 20 plus up in here. I appreciate all of y'all as we see it faking the handoff, and it looks dangerous, and it's going to get even more dangerous. That is going to be a safety, and that is the Grim Reaper starting his season early with the bang.
This is a certified hood classic.
That is impressive.
And a lot of the talk in the regular season, in the off season, I should say, was whether or not DJ Church is that guy for the future. And if you have plays like that, it's kind of hard for me to think that you're doing the right thing for your team. But definitely that left tackle didn't do him any favors. Like, he left him on an island. Definitely not the greatest of plays there in regards to the rollout. Made it kind of easy, but Toronto's going to take advantage of it here. It's 5-0. Definitely didn't expect this score when we started this up.
Yeah, didn't expect this.
We got the first safety out of the way within the first 2 games. Within the first day, if you want to call it like that, as that is a great stop on defense there from Thomas Noble, winning the championship with Huntington Beach in season 8, and he's been moving around a little bit. I believe he just went to Dallas ever since, but we'll see what he could do here. Thank you for the hype train emote. As that pass was off the mark there from Jax James. Not to beat. Trying to find his footing here so far. Hasn't been working too consistently in the passing game. Going to be passing this one here, looking for a man to throw to right side, and there goes his man. He's going to get it to his wide receiver on the other side. It's going to be, actually, no, it's a halfback. He was standing out over there in that area. So great job there from Austin Wilson. He's helping out on the air and on the ground.
I just needed to see, yeah, he was down. It looked like a fumble at the end, but yeah, he was down.
Looked like his knee hit right before that ball was coming out. So they'll reward him with the carry, and the defense of Dallas, they're starting to slow down this run game here. Definitely a great job here by Dallas. TJ Blackman there with the stop. And the big homie
and the
Ryan.
Rookie TJ Blackman, right?
Yes, indeed. Brian Davis there with another gift of sub. Making sure Huntington Beach don't have to worry about any ads. I believe that's his second one, but as that is going to be incomplete. Trying to fit that one to Phoenix Jones, not to be. Going to be 3rd and 12. It's going to be interesting to see. Dallas has yet to get their offense rolling. They're trying to see if they could get something cooking here. 3rd and 12. Here comes Jax James, almost got a man off sides, looking middle of the field and caught, and turns up as Wilson, and he's going to pick it up himself. What a player. What a player there. I seen he had it. I seen where that ball was. Great job from 22. He's been looking amazing tonight.
But for a second there, he might have been an inch short, but no, he got it.
If they went for the challenge, I wouldn't have been mad at him, but it looked kind of clean to me. As we see the pass middle of the field and incomplete. Trying to fit that one once again to his halfback, Austin Wilson. Gina DeClina Buckley says, only gift to Huntington Beach. What's going on? Good. Hope all is well with you. Happy to have you on board again for another Twitch stream. Plenty more to come. As we see Jax James settle in the pocket, going to launch this middle of the field, and he got smacked and almost went into the hands of a defender. That was a crazy hit there, and that's going to make it 3rd and 10.
It caught it first, and then it just flew up in the air.
Not to be. Gonna be 3rd and 10 again. Gotta have these long 3rd down situations. That's what's been hitting for Toronto, but this time he says, let me throw it to my guy right there, number 23. That's going to be Braxton McFadden making the play. The backup halfback getting the first. So 2 halfbacks getting first downs on this drive.
Yeah. And they're probably one of the few that can effectively use 2 halfbacks.
As we see the offsides there goes Wilson, who finds a little bit of a crease. He will get more yards than he will get on the penalty, but I'm sure they're just going to take the penalty there, make it 1st down and 5, make it easier on yourself. And that is the former Dragon as well. Braxton McFadden was drafted by Dallas, but got let go. And when Krim took over Toronto, he knew exactly who we wanted on his team. Braxton McFadden is one of those dogs there. As that was almost another offsides, looking for a man again, middle of the field, and that is a drop. Actually, that's the right side of the field. That's going to be a bot player messing up right there.
I was going to say, that was the 2nd offside already for Silk Stern.
5 for 13. Not too pretty for the top dog quarterback drafted in this previous entry draft, but they'll get some yards there by Wilson as the run game's trying to pick it back up, but they are in the red zone, so I guess they can't be too mad here. High formation, 2 tight end set. Gonna send Dusty Rooks there on motion. And they're going to hand it off, trying to find the crease, and the defense of Dallas slows them down again, as that'll be another 4th down setup. And we'll see if Toronto actually goes for it here. I mean, they could put the pressure on them.
I'm going to say they go for the kick here.
And it looks like they will take your advice on this. Make it an 8-point ball game. Looking from the right side, kick is up, and he actually shanked that to the left.
Oh no.
To the left. Everything you own. And the box to the left. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough right there. But Dallas is going to be back on the field here from the 22. And they'll see if they could take the lead here with a great drive. We've yet to see these great receivers as they go ahead and throw it. And it actually got punched out of his hands there from the linebacker. And Reginald Frome just could not hang on to it.
Dexter Hall being that linebacker.
Led all linebackers. He didn't lead the league, but he led all linebackers in sacks last year. He's looking to try to do it again as Church is going to step up and run straight into Dexter Hall. We just talked about him getting to the quarterback, and he's going to make dude there his first of the season.
Yes, sir.
Now
this D-line is one of the stronger in the league, so you never know.
The front seven is crazy as they're going to try Dominic McKenzie, and I'm not a big fan of that particular play. You got to sling it. Got to make sure that you put your forward, see if you can get something going, but they're going to give it right back to Toronto.
That's maybe them questioning DJ at that point for running it there.
That could be a thought process there. Try to see if they can take some pressure off of him, but in situations like this, you got to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row as we see him return it past the 40. I believe that's Cam Jones there on the return. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Oh, we forgot to address the elephant in the room. Ulf Jacobson got traded.
Oh, that is definitely true. We did not bring that up. He got sent over to Tampa Bay. And now they got the new halfback here, Dominic McKenzie, who says he's going to be that new feature back. As we see Jax James look right side and it's caught, and there goes the former Dragon, dicing him up a little bit, getting close to the 30. There goes Braxton McFadden. He's out there.
Jax James, first deep pass. Not bad.
He has a great spiral, most definitely. See in the chat, where's Butterfingers or Lester at there? They're definitely here. Just haven't been targeted up to this point. Who knows? 2nd and 8 coming up. You see right there, -5 rushing yards there for Dallas up to this point. That is a DJ Church or a owner of the Dallas Dragons type of question right there, as that was almost picked off. And Julian up in the chat said politics. That is the reason why they're not getting any targets. Politics. They must have did something in the off season. I don't know, but still plenty of game left. It's only the 2nd quarter. We're just getting started here. 10 minutes left. It's going to be a fun ride as we launch this one left side, and that is over the heads of everybody. Definitely wanted to try a deep shot there, but I'd rather miss them long than short. It's going to be 4th and 8.
You just want to show off you got a cannon of an arm.
Those are things that's going to be taken care of as the season goes along. They already missed 1 field goal from real close. This one will be a little bit deeper, and he actually shows that he does have the leg, and that is going to make it 8-0 in favor of Toronto.
Still 1 score game though.
Dallas keeping themselves in it defensively. Now they just need their offense to tighten up here. DJ Church has to show some life. They have yet to show the ability to move the ball down the field a lot more efficiently. And this would be a great time to change that here. I think the safety kind of set the tone of where where Toronto is at. Dallas needs to get out of this funk here.
Yeah, Dallas needs to get something going on offense. If they don't, it's going to be a rough day.
Going to be setting away here. It's going to be returned from the 4-yard line. Going to take this one up, pushing, and he's going to get tackled around the 27, 28-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. DJ Church back on the field. Haven't seen too much of Jerry Riggs either, so we'll see how this changes up for him.
There we go.
Pistol formation coming up. DJ Church needs something cooking. And they're going to try the ground game here for Dominic McKenzie, who's only going to pick up maybe 2. Make that 3. My boy Wolf Gold up in here. I'm late, but we here. What's going on, Big Pimpin'? Welcome back to the Twitch channel. As they go for a more pistol set here. 2 backs in the backfield, turns up to run, trying to avoid the sack. And he's going to get chased down again, and that's going to be the Grim Reaper making his 2nd sack of the season. He says he wants to get up in that D lineman of the year conversation. You can't start better than that.
Looks like he might have gotten 1 yard, but they counted as a sack.
Julian complimented my voice, so thank you. Thank you, sir. I try. As we see DJ Church is passing this time, and this time it's going to be all day as he finds Reginald Frome across the middle. And that's definitely what Dallas needed right there. 1st and 10. Yogi Barr there. You see him running them down, getting all those tackles, leading all linebackers and tackles last year. I'm sure he's going to be right in that mix again. DJ Church going to throw it short to his halfback. There goes Dominic, and he's going to take it inside the 45-yard line, getting the young back involved. They're going to make it 2nd and 2.
That is only his 4th completion of the game.
Oh, my boy Julian said he made the tackle. My bad. Tomlin Juicer made the initial tackle, so they split on that particular play. It's all good, though. I still love you. I love you on offense and on defense. As we see the big homie look for the move, and that is a dot right there from Church inside the 35. Here comes the Dragons. Their first life on offense is looking pretty nice.
We get another run formation.
6.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter as they're going to fake the handoff, going to look for someone. Right side is caught, and there goes Reginald Frome again, and he's finding some solace here in number 43. He hasn't really had a tight end in his career, and he's looking to take advantage of it here. It's 1st and 10.
But he has really good receivers other than the tight end.
Hey, at this point, the offense hasn't been moving. Get the job done. I don't care. As that pass is going to be incomplete. And just as y'all were crying about him not targeting the receivers, you messed up the mojo. It's 2nd and 10. That's why y'all need to listen to me. Like, y'all just be focused. Where's Slanslide? Where's Butterfingers? They're here. They got time. Let my boy Church cook. Let him cook. 2nd and 10 coming, and they're going to fake the handoff, looking for a man, looking left side, and it is going to be caught. Not a great gain there. 3rd and 9 coming up. Billy Silly, the other tight end, making the catch.
That honestly looked like he was going for a grounding at that point.
Caboose, you shut the hell up. Last time I heard you in the booth, you sound like you was about to die. Look in the middle of the field, and that pass is off the mark. Trying to fit that one to number 17, and that's an unfortunate turn of events right there for him. It's going to be 4th and 9. See, if that was Reginald Frome, it probably would have been completed for the first, but, you know, like, y'all being selfish. I'm just kidding. Got to spread the wealth around. As we see the the field goal here from the left side. Victor Crime for his 2nd year here in Dallas, and he will put Dallas on the board.
5-point game. So that's another field goal and a safety of their own. Or just a touchdown and take the lead.
5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. As the big homies in Toronto, they're trying to get something cooking. 2 different scoring drives on offense, and then they got the safety if you missed the beginning. 2 sacks there from the Grim Reaper. Going up against his former team as well. Going up against a quarterback he's very familiar with. He went against him in practice. Here he is trying to do his thing.
He's already got him twice, so there might be some hatred there.
It might be. Like, I don't know if you guys seen in the USFA chat, but you know when Krim gets in his bag, Tom Riddell, the owner of Toronto, when he gets in his bag, he's got nothing but crazy gifts and saying you're gonna die. And up to this point, the defense has been doing its job, keeping them out of the end zone. But we got to see some more life on this Toronto offense. You got to get my boy Jax James on the stat sheet a little bit more. Got this strong guy formation, a delayed handoff. No, it's a fake. Gonna launch this middle of the field, and it's gonna be caught. But there's a flag on the play. You might as well not even think about it. 1st and 20 coming. The right guard, the culprit.
Jones didn't get the memo signaling the first down still.
He didn't see the flag thrown behind him as he was running up that field, but it is what it is. Back him up to the 10 as we see Jax James in the shotgun with Austin Wilson trying to get something cooking. They're going to give it to that halfback, and once again this Dallas defense putting the clamps on that halfback right now. They haven't been getting too many gains on the ground, or big gains on the ground.
Yeah,
you see right there, like that average for him, like it was around 7 to 8. Now it's around 4 or 5. So definitely a great job here for Dallas, keeping them in the game. Going to be passing it here is Jax James, and he's going to throw it to the big homie actually that's Darren Eliason. That's going to be Dusty Rooks, the tight end. I saw 4. I thought it was 14, but that's going to make it 3rd and manageable here. Oh, that's the best part. I love it when my players play up against each other. When Preston Dotson makes a big hit on Vic, or when Vic mosses him, like, it's an amazing sight to see. 3rd and 3 coming. He's going to be a fake of the handoff here. Not trying to get sacked. He's going to launch it and find his man again. Braxton McFadden with another big catch, and that's going to make it 1st and 10.
This running back's really being effective in the receiving game.
See, I base it on record for my teams. Like, if the team that has less wins than the other team, I root for my player on that team. So that's how I kind of do it. As we see Austin Wilson pick it back up. His 12th carry is a good one. That gets him 57 yards on the game so far. 1st and 10, Toronto. Honestly, he could have kept that outside, and he probably could have got a lot more.
Yeah, probably.
First and 10 coming up. Going to be faking the handoff again, looking for a man. Is he going to launch it? Takes off to run and going to get sacked. And there goes Jackson Storm, making them lose 6 on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yes, sir. Jackson Storm just getting past that blocker and immediately just taking Jax down.
2nd and 16 here, as we set up for the great season X, season 10. Let's see what they do here in this one. Got to get past the 27-yard line if they want the first. Looking for a man right side and caught, and he's going to get dragging a few men, and they gave him a first thanks to the face mask right at the end. You hate to see it, and you got to be more disciplined in these situations.
You just tried taking him down. Didn't matter if it was just taking him down or taking his head off.
Shout out to the big homie John Smith. He gifting subs left and right.
Shit like that.
Gifted 7 of them, thanks. Or 6, I should say. Right side and caught. And reaching out, and he's going to pick the first down up again. and that's going to be Braxton McFadden getting a lot of work here in this ball game. If he was a receiver, he'll have a real good start in that wide receiver of the year campaign. First and goal coming for Toronto.
Yes, sir. Toronto is in the red zone, about to be in the end zone.
Well, we'll see if that is the case. Jax James going to turn up, throws off the back foot, and just throws it out the back of the end zone. It's going to be second and goal. Yeah, he's playing wide receiver, but he is not actually a wide receiver. He's a halfback. So that's what I was mentioning. Why everyone's got to correct me? Like, I don't know this stuff. Like, I haven't seen every single game. Like, I haven't seen that touchdown come out of nowhere. That's going to be Phoenix Jones getting his first of the season. And that's a big play there. Jax James, your first official touchdown. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Jax, just the first of many.
14-3. Going to make it 15-3 if he can knock it through, but that's going to be yet another miss. So that is going to keep it an 11-point ball game here. Hold on 1 second. Hold it down for me.
Yep. Wait for it to load. Yeah, I see it. This
Cool.
was a long loading part.
Oh, yeah. It's all good. That was just the filters coming in. But we're going to see this one returned here, taking it past the 25-yard line. Going to be first and 10. Dallas needs to get something cooking on offense here.
Yeah, Dallas, if they don't get anything going here, it's already over for them.
I'm gone. It still looks good for me. I don't know if y'all tripping or trying to trip me up, but I'm here. I'm still alive. Going to throw this short and going to be caught there by Dominic McKenzie. Going to get as much as he can. They're going to pick up 4 for his third catch of the game.
All of them impressive so far.
Like to see a little bit more burst from him, like in regards to how he holds the football and everything, but definitely a lot of promise from what I see from number 5 as we see DJ Church taking off to run, and there goes another familiar face. It's going to be Dexter Hall doing it again.
Church, he just doesn't have the awareness to get that ball off. You walk straight into him.
Thank you once again, everybody, for getting the subs.
Shit like that.
Looks like they're going with the with the what are you doing? That is actually a wildcat here on 3rd and 18, and there's something off with this game plan here. You don't want to do that here.
Yeah. Wildcat, keep that in college.
Wildcat can work, but I definitely wouldn't do it on a 3rd and a country mile type of situation. Definitely want to wrangle that down as we see this one get sent away. And it's going to be returned from the 30-yard line. Not going to get too far. Probably going to pick up around 7. It's going to be first and 10. Toronto with the chance to pick up a solid set of points here if they could play their cards right.
And play their cards right. Well, if they throw it deep a few times, they could probably get a touchdown too.
Let's show some love to everybody in the chat, though. I see 32 people up in here.
Shit like that.
Thank you for spending time with us, as that is going to be incomplete trying to fit that one to the big homie Jones, but Looks like Wheezy Porter was the one to punch that one out, the season 8 safety of the year. Trying to do it again. Yeah, said Doc Boone won the running back of the year using Wildcat, but they made sure that it wasn't used like during situations like that, as that is going to be 3rd and 10. Also, happy beginning of February for everybody. We're 1 month into 2024. Let's go. Shout out to the big homie with the biddy.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Right side and caught, turn it up, and the first down played there for Jones. 12 for 25 so far for Jack Shames, but it's enough to pick up the first. Will they call the timeout, see if they could get a Hail Mary going on?
I think they do. I was gonna say they probably go no huddle.
They could do that. They could have done that as well for sure, but that does give them a little time to show off that arm. Let's see what Jack Shames could really do. Happy back. Well, I'm tripping. Happy Black History Month indeed. Most definitely. I am black. Woo! Let it be.
They're going for a run.
Nope. It looks like you are right. Going to turn this one up, and they're just going to let it rock out with their clocks out, and that'll move us into the end of the first half. Happy Black. Maybe I have been drinking. Who knows? No, I haven't been drinking. That was just a brain dead movement right there. I'm black. Woo. It's gonna be a return here. Dallas starting with the football. Did he just hurdle a guy?
Let's see.
It looked like he hurdled a guy. Someone in the chat, let me know if he hurdled a guy. I thought I was tripped on him.
Play back. He just tripped over him once he went down.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, it's pretty ridiculous. I'm not even going to lie to you. He said he tried. Sir, this is a Chili's. It's going to be 1st and 10. No life from the receivers here, and maybe they'll get something cooking as he turns away from the rush. Going to look to get something cooking, and he's going to run into Krim and number 53 as he picks up 3. He's just not pushing the ball up the field here. They got to get something cooking.
At least he went the right direction for once on the run.
That is a fair point for sure. But like I mentioned earlier, do you think that this could be the last that we see of DJ Church? They did sign him to a deal, granted, but we got to see a little bit more from him if he wants to be that quarterback of the year. He needs to be more consistent. And yes, Sir Lancelot is here. Dallas has great wide receivers, and at the current moment, they've been pretty lifeless. But
I give my honest opinion.
What's up?
I'd go look into the undrafted free agents, see if there's a quarterback in there, pick them up, cut Church.
That is definitely a possibility for sure. But then you got that cap hit as they tried to hand off, but Zach Elliott was like, hell no to that. And the run game has been uninspiring. The passing attack, outside of the passes we've seen to Reginald Frome, has been non-existent. Dallas needs to find themselves here soon before it gets ugly, as Toronto's coming back onto the field, going to be returned by Cam Jones, and he's going to take it to around the 22-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and 10, the first crack in the second half here for the home team. St. Louis still has two.
Defense.
Well, they have Leighton Lee, but you can only have one rostered quarterback, so he just didn't get signed. As we see a pass across the middle, and there goes Phoenix Jones again, outside of the 40-yard line, trying to turn up a little bit. He already has a touchdown in the game, and he wants more. And you see the number 1 to number 2 connection going really strong here tonight. This could be a very, very big duo that we can see for years to come.
Yeah, I would imagine this would probably be the equivalent, if done enough. Jim Carr and sorry, not Jim Carr.
If we were talking last year, it could be a Hank Falco to Kai Coco Light, if you want to look at it like that. That's
what I was
definitely
looking
possible. We're on the same page there. That's why I like you in the booth. As we see the pass, and that one was off the mark there from Jack James. Once again, showing promise up to this point, but I think passes like that, you got to hit those.
Yeah, you can't let those fall out.
Looks like you kind of rushed that play too. That definitely didn't help things. There's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. Got Austin Wilson back there. Maybe he'll get the touch. Yes, he will. Trying to find the hole. He's going to find it, and he's going to push inside Dallas territory. He's going to crack 70 yards on the ground here, and he's doing a real good job here for Toronto.
Yeah. Dallas just isn't able to stop him right now consistently, I mean.
Strong guy formation here. Austin Wilson once again back there. They're going to go ahead and give it to him again. Why not? But this time the Dallas defense holds them to a couple. The Dallas defense said, no. Second and 8 coming up. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man right side. It's going to be Big Homie reaching out like Space Jam for the first, and he's going to pick it up. Great job there from Dusty Rooks.
No, yeah, that is Dusty Rooks. I was looking for him on the chart. It's pretty good for Dusty.
Cars with St. Louis, and we'll see him tomorrow. So make sure you watch out for that game. They're going to go ahead and give it back to Wilson, and he's going to pick up a couple again. Make that one. Now, if we can keep this consistent number of users in these games, that will be lovely.
Yeah.
That's the goal here, to make that consistent. We want all the teams' players to go to all the games. That's what we're working towards. Let us know how we could do that so you can keep tuned in as we see another pass to the right side. Tight end Love can't be mad at it. Dusty Rooks with another catch, and it's 1st and 10.
Rooks already looking like he's going to be a top receiver for this team for years to come.
John Smith says he's watching film. I mean, that's definitely reason to watch these games there for the owners as he sheds off a man and picks up the first. Austin Wilson showing off the power here, and now it's 1st and goal here for the Toronto team.
It's only 14 from the century mark.
He just like shed him off like you're tired of work and you just got to let that coat off. Just take everything off. Just get up off of me. Shake it off like Taylor Swift. I was listening to her earlier, even though I'm still upset with what she's doing to the real league. We're going to talk about that in the chat. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming up.
It's like 2 wide, 2 tight end.
Stretching it out, finding a hole, rolling forward, and gets knocked down at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal coming up. Toronto once again with the beautiful set run game here. Third and goal coming up. Going to hand this one off again and runs through a crowd, and he's going to roll into the end zone. Toronto's going to score again. Yes, that's John Smith, by the way. Running through 2 defensive players, Manuel Sun and Thomas Noble, just could not bring Austin Wilson down.
Those are big boys, too.
Yeah, those aren't just some featherweights right there. They know what to do with it. And Austin Wilson just having himself a heck of a game here, as it's going to be 21-3. Technically, the game isn't over, but You don't want to see your team down like this in the first week. Shout out to my boy Aaron Knight with the sub.
Shit like that.
I can't say I was wrong in the beginning. Almost.
Make sure you get your points up. Don't forget about the jersey giveaway. It's 3,000 Twitch coin to get into that, and you could get as many as you want. Confirm that for me, Caboose, if you will. I'm pretty sure it's 5 the other way, and then you could get as many here, but it's 3K a piece. So if you want to go ahead and give yourself a chance, that'll definitely do it. And don't forget, we do have the giveaway for your players coming up soon. Didn't do the affiliates and all that good stuff, but we could do that right before the giveaway. It's all good. That might be the setup. That might be pretty good where I could do that, and then we'll get to the giveaway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that might be a little bit better here for the Twitch thing. That just popped up in my head like a epiphany. It's 1st and 10 coming, and it's going to be the pistol set. Dallas needs something. The offense needs anything, and they're going to give it to the halfback, and he's going to pick up maybe 4. And that play, unfortunately, isn't going to help him. I get they're trying to get McKenzie involved in the offense, but I think it's time to start going outside here.
Yeah, they're trying to give McKenzie the Ulf Jacobson role, and it's just not working.
So the max is 5 no matter what, Caboose? As we see the pass, and here comes the play, and that was almost picked off, trying to fit that one to big homie Sir Lancelot, who, if you haven't realized, Sir Lancelot is rocking number 15, which was also DJ Church's number last season and the year before that and the year before that. So do you think the number change is affecting this play? As we see another first down, going to be caught there by Frome, and probably the most consistent player up to this point this game.
He's only thrown 13 passes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, you can earn unlimited through the Twitch coin. So if you have the coin and get in that giveaway that way, but with real cash, the most you could do is 5. As we see the pass again, here comes Church looking for a man, running out of room, and probably one of the smarter things we've seen him do today. He's threw it away and avoids the sack.
Threw it away, but he still got hit by 3 guys.
First phrase was like, maybe this is why Church is playing like booty. I mean, it could be. I mean, look, your number is everything. As we see the handoff pushing forward as McKenzie getting inside midfield. I mean, inside the 50, going towards the Toronto side of the field. It's 3rd and medium coming up. Definitely would like to see a little bit more from this offense for sure. A touchdown will definitely help, just to, you know, take the load off a little bit here, as they're going to try the handoff. Sheds off one man, and I believe for the 4th time this game, they fell a yard shy of the mark that they need.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe even the 5th.
It might be the 5th. And it looks like they are keeping the offense on, definitely showing a little life here, trying to get something cooking. Dominic McKenzie. It's going to be a quick pitch left side and a drop, and that is Rocky Butterfingers there with that drop. So they did try him. Maybe he was just cold in this particular sense, and he couldn't hang on.
I mean, he lived up to his name.
Not a great time to show off that your name matches your play on the field. He said he got the slip. He might need the pink slip, as they're going to try the read option here. Jax James, his first official carry, picks up 5. Keep on having plays like that, you get the pink slip. Gonna be 2nd and medium. Jax James looking for a man. Throws it to his halfback, who has some room. Inside the 35 they go. And Jax James will crack 200 yards so far in this ball game, passing wise. And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Gonna go ahead and keep this
That's
thing
Wilson
moving.
again. That's Wilson again on the reception.
All right, we're gonna get the giveaway and the breakdown of the affiliates and sponsors after this play here, which is going to pick up about 7. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. It's looking at the quarterback stats right here. Unfortunate there. Thank you. 4 or 5, something like that. You know what I tell you about correcting me online, bro? Strangle you. But got a great game. And we got more games coming on here, but we got to talk about the affiliates here. Let's go ahead and do some house cleaning. And I don't think that I put it up. Yes, I did. Look at me taking care of business. I love to see it. Use that code on your screen right there, USFA S10, to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. Get into the W. I'm going to be ordering some this week, so I'm going to be showing off a little bit while I'm doing these streams. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Paladin. If you need any software help for your business, that is going to be the place to go. Both of the links will actually be in the Discord. So if you need any looks on that, just go there. Shout out to all of our 3 affiliates as well. We got the big homies at GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. If you want to head to the hardwood pause and actually take care of business playing basketball, that is where you're actually going to do it. You got Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want to get the hockey set up there, if you want to be in the Hockey Hall of Fame, you could do it there. And then you also have the ECFL. Once again, a great promotion available for them. There are college affiliates in regards to football, and a majority of the players that you see here on the field came from there. So shout out to them. Looking forward to many seasons. Many seasons with us as we continue on into season number 10. So we could go ahead and set this one up here for the giveaway. Got to see what is going to be the first official prize of the United Sim Football Association Twitch giveaways. A lot of things available for you. Big TPE, and it's actually going to land on 5 on this one. So we're going to keep this one moving here. Looks like 5 TPE is up for grabs. And let's see what the winner is going to be. Who is going to win it this time? Who is going to start out on the right foot? Is going to be a big crowd. So it's not going to be as easy as it was for Huntington Beach to snag most of them. But they are in it. So they could very well get it. 21 entries up in here. And the winner shall be, and of course it goes back to Huntington Beach. It's going to be the league owner starting out the season with the right foot. He's going to pick up 5 TPE going into the rest of the games here. So congratulations. I guess the more things change, the more things stay the same as we go ahead and move back into the gameplay pretty soon. Great job once again by everybody. We're going to do this again tomorrow and the next day because we still have Twitch games to get going. Well, the league owner, the team owner, that's what I meant to say. You're the league owner. Caboose, you're fired. As we go ahead and set this one right back. That's tough. Hey, that means Ryan has to pay me now. It is what it is. It says, you keep seeing the league owner, but I'm not on HPV. I mean, you know, I stumble with words. I'm not perfect. As we see a hit in the backfield there, trying to give it to Freddie Roberts. And he's not going to go too much further. He's going to be 3rd and 6. That's a loss of yawn. You want to pay the bills and fund Stack's chicken wing addiction? Yeah, and I'll fund your beer addiction. Well, is it really an addiction? Yes, it is. As Jack Jane's gonna get sad.
Oh. Second sack.
Second sack
for Jackson Storm.
Mm-hmm. Great job by the big homie right there doing his thing. That'll slow this drive to a halt, but they'll go ahead and kick the field goal here. From the left hash, he knocked it through from around 40 something yards earlier. This will be a longer one, and this one does not look pretty. So David Washington not living up to his greatness, and that'll keep it an 18-point ball game.
Not good to miss those. Second miss one of the game.
Phoenix Jones coming into the mix. He got himself a touchdown earlier, his first of the season. Congrats, big homie. 1st and 10 coming up here for Dallas, as they got to try to get something cooking here. Got to expect a passing attack here, as this going to be across the middle, and there goes a big catch. There goes Rocky Butterfingers. Add 15 more, and that puts him on the cusp of red zone territory here. Great job from Dallas already.
Yeah, that was a bad move there. I think he was going straight to take his head off.
Let me get 800 entries. Therefore, big homie John Smith. And we'll see his debut tomorrow in the second doubleheader. Right side is going to be deflected. Trying to fit that one to big homie, now I'm about to say Terry Crews. For some reason, it's Jerry Riggs. 2nd and 10 coming. I already know. I haven't been drinking, I promise. I'm just tripping right now.
66 passing yards, that's not good.
Great job by Phoenix Jones Jr. there on the deflection. Going to throw it short, and that was almost snagged by looks like Yogi Barr there, number 94. Great job there from the linebacker. 3rd and 10's coming.
This man got an extension?
Apparently, 3rd down coming up. No Lancelot catches, no Riggs catches. Maybe it'll change here. No, it will not. Actually, yeah, well, there goes Lancelot, and he's running backwards, and this whole team is discombobulated. His first catch is a laughable one at best. First fray, I'm sure, is not happy in the chat after that one. But you got to go for it here, I'm assuming, right? No, they will take the field goal. Technically, it's still 3 possessions. I mean, potentially 2 possessions either way, so I kind of get it. But got to knock it through, and it looks like he will, and that's going to make it 21-6.
I was going to say, if they go for the field goal here, they're just saying they gave up. Because their offense has not been working today, and I doubt they're going to get scores if Toronto scores here.
Yeah, they need 2 touchdowns, whether they slice it this way early or get it 2 in a row. But technically, they're still in it, but they need to get quick stops. Me personally, I say one of those stops has to be a turnover for a touchdown, so they can give them some help. Dallas tanking for Tua. The roasting session is starting in the chat. And they said they're still better than the Cowboys, though. Am I right, Julie? That's tough. Yeah, did you see that playoff game? That was rough.
Yeah.
Let me pull out my inner Gary Bettman. No one is tanking in the USFA, as per the league owner, not the team owner, the league owner. Going to be 1st and 10 come.
I mean, he has to say that, but it's obvious they're tanking.
Julian cussing me out in the chat. Is like, no, we are not going to talk about the Green Bay Cowboys game. Handoff. Here comes big homie, but it's a flag, and all of those yards won't matter. I'm pretty sure I seen it on that left side. I did. That sprung him free. It's going to be 1st and 20 now. Or 1st and 16, I should say.
Yeah, this is bad.
That definitely helps in favor of Dallas,
but
yeah.
bad for Toronto.
But we've seen them in long situations, and they found a way to pick it up. So if Dallas doesn't find a way to get to the quarterback, give us a good field position, they're going to hand it off, pushing forward, and he will pick up at least 5. I couldn't quite tell. Yes, they pick up 6.
Hey, at least Dallas isn't getting cursed by the league like how the Ravens were.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, let's talk about the Ravens real quick, since he wants to make fun of me. I'm just kidding. at least he made the playoffs. So he'll probably say something in that ilk, because we see a handoff again, and Dallas will slow him down. Going to be 3rd and 6. Okay, I mean, you could ban me. I mean, I'm just going to go back to work and do like everything that I've been doing before this league. So, I mean, like, if you want to cover doing all the streams and uploading and presentations, by all means, my friend. 3rd and 6 coming up. Another handoff. No, it's a fake. Looking for a man. Throws it short. And it's going to be caught, but he's getting dragged out of bounds. And that is going to be 4th and 5 coming up. And I see y'all doing the giveaway and everything like that. There's only one giveaway, so y'all can chill out on the exclamation point USFA. Except for the jersey giveaway. You can do that now. But we'll save that for the next game tomorrow. Anchorage at St. Louis. We'll talk about that in a little bit, along with the game before that. As we see the punt to the left side, going to be returned here by Big Homie. Is that Sir Lancelot? Yes, it is. So Sir Lancelot technically has more catches punt returning than he does actual catches.
Oh, that's sad. I wrote an article earlier today, and I had him in my top receivers.
We get to see the post-Montaigne era of St. Louis going through the rebuilding process, but they might want to try to make something happen as they throw across the middle. There goes a catch, and there goes Rocky Butterfingers getting another one on the game. So at least he is getting some turn up here. 1st and 10 coming up. Great pass there from Church.
Finally.
I mean, it did take him like 3.5 quarters, but you know, it is what it is. Definitely got to give credit on it.
Not going to maintain that. If you maintain it, it'll be good for them.
Most definitely. Passing it again. Looking for a man to throw to. Looking deep middle field and caught, and there goes Rocky again. Getting to the 35-yard line. And if this happened maybe in the first half, we might have ourselves a different ball game. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a duck there. Needs to get that throw spiral.
Though.
Needs to get that throw spiral trait right there. You know what I'm saying? Get a little cleaner there. As we see another pass again, looking for a man. Going to throw this one short and almost throws a pick. Zach Elliott almost had that one.
Completely missed his man there. Completely missed his man.
Oh, that wasn't Zach Elliott. That was a bot player. My bad. At least I don't think so. I have to check the numbers again.
Which number was it?
It was 53.
Yeah, there's no 53 here.
Okay, looking middle of field, and that's an overthrow, trying to fit that one again to Rocky Butterfingers.
I looked at the wrong roster. That's Zach Elliott.
Okay, yeah, Zach Elliott, sweet. Charlotte plays Tacoma in Tacoma. Yes. Thank you, everybody in the chat. 3rd and 10 coming up here. Going to be passing it. 3rd down coming. Middle of field and caught. Is going to make it to the 30-yard line.
Pansy just talking to himself there.
4th and 6. Definitely go for broke here. No point in bringing the field goal team out. They need to get something cooking. They need to get past the 24-yard line to keep this drive alive, give themselves a chance, and they're going to hand it off again, and he's going to get stuck, and that is just unfortunate right there. I mean, I get it. I get the run game can be a big help, but Church has to bail you out in these situations. Definitely going to have to look at that playbook, at this game plan, see if they could get something cooking. That's not going to work.
Can I say it?
Sure, fine. What?
Ball game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's looking like a GG's here for sure. That was pretty much their last chance to move it into a one-score setup unless Toronto fumbles the bag. Not too many highlights here that I kind of speak of from the Dallas side, but they're trying to do something here. Austin Wilson says he wants to get in that highlight reel, and he's going to get 100 yards rushing. So going into this game, we have ourselves a new leading rusher on the ground. Well, he already beat that like in first half, right? But we also have to see what the big homies do tomorrow. So great job once again from Austin Wilson. A great game. Jax James up and down, but showed a lot of promise as he's going to find his man number 2, and he's going to pick up another big gain, getting close to midfield.
That being Phoenix Jones.
Number 1 and number 2, how do you do? Dude Lebowski there with the tackle.
I think I know where all DJ Church's power went. He's number 12 now. Jax is 1. Phoenix is 2. They just split his numbers into 2 people.
That's tough. As we see Dallas call their first time out, trying to give themselves a chance to get the ball back right before the 2-minute warning. Well, at least Sir Lancelot has the drip going on for him. I love those shoes. As they see Austin Wilson turn it up, first down play, spinning off one man, gets to the 40, and that should wrap this one up here, folks. Well, technically Dallas still has a chance, a slim chance, because they have the 2-minute warning and their last time out. But right now, I'd say the win percentage for Toronto is at 99. Handoff, and there goes a big carry, getting about another 5 or so. Make that 6.
They're just wasting the timeouts here.
None left to spend. 2nd and 3 coming up. Freddie Roberts coming over from your former team, right?
Freddie Roberts, yeah. He was my former backup.
Staying in the cold. I guess he likes the cold, chilly weather. That's going to be 2nd and 3 coming up, and they're going to keep it on the ground. Why not? And looks like Austin Wilson's going to deliver a knockout punch real quick. Inside the 25 they go, adding on to the stats. Friend, what did I say about you correcting me in the chat?
I was about to address that.
I know it's a dome, but Canada is not like Miami, okay? Let's keep it real. Hey, I love you too. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, I get it. They're in the dome, so they ain't gonna see no snow. I mean, it's not like their team owner is like kind of scared or something like that of the little bit of snow or rain. We need to open this up. Stop playing around.
I mean, my stadium has a dome, but I can't help that.
Yeah, there's much you can do about that. You're gonna take it. But this guy here, Mr. Krim, he's like, I don't want to have any snow. It's cold. I want to be warm. I can't do it. But it's going to be another handoff here. Looking for another big gain, but Wheezy Porter shuts him down on that play. Should see Uno Mas play here for Dallas.
Yeah, we don't have the old domes like how the Vikings had to do. Just move over to a college stadium for a few years.
Hell yeah. Didn't it like break because of all that snow?
Yeah, that was 2010, I think.
Yeah, that was crazy. 3rd and 7, they're going to kneel it down one more time. No more seconds can buffer that. But they might end up taking a field goal because it is kind of close. You never know.
Oh, that'd be disrespectful.
They might. That'd be hilarious if you missed. If you tried it. They do have the field goal team here. And they're okay. I'm about to say, I thought they were going to do it. No worries. Take it to the bridge. Our first Twitch game complete. 21-6 is the score. And I know it's been a one-sided affair here, so we can't really say too much. But what are your thoughts on Toronto in this game? And I'll go ahead and speak my mind on Dallas while I go over these stats.
Well, Toronto really proved themselves today. They showed some fight against a tough Dallas defense, although it's not as tough as their defense. Jax James really looks like a rookie here. He did good, but still a rookie. I'd say their defense really showed up. by far one of the better defensive lines in the league. Secondary a little bit weak, but you can always fix that up.
Most definitely, for sure. I like what I'm seeing for Toronto, but just going over briefly about Dallas, they're going to need to fix some things. They need to get these receivers like Butterfingers and Lancelot, and we didn't even see any look from their number one from last year, Jerry Riggs. We need to see a lot more from them where they could get the ball in their hands. Definitely going to need to see some changes to see if they could get something cooking. Reginald Frome did benefit with the 5-catch game, but honestly, not too much that you could really speak of. Butterfingers had some in garbage time. Definitely want to see a lot more from them going forward, especially going into week 2. Looking at the setup here, looking at Dude Lebowski, he did lead the way in tackles here for Dallas with 13. Weezy Porter there with 11, Jackson Storm with 9, Rocky Ivan with 8, Jason Matissa with 7, Raven Kenobi with 6, Jay Mangum and TJ Blackman each getting 6. There goes the rookie doing his thing. Kind of a quiet 6 tackles there for him, but I'm sure he's going to turn up as the season goes along. Joey Phillips with 5, Manuel Sun with 5, John Fowler with 5, Slug Stern with 3, Thomas Noble with 1, and Jerry Riggs, he's on here, so he did make the stat sheet, but don't know what for what. Slug Stern, Dude Lebowski, and TJ Blackman each get a tackle for loss. Jackson Storm with the sole sacks here, 2 of them things. Interception wise, there's none of them. Pass deflections, Jay Mangum there with 2. Raven Kenobi, Dude Lebowski, Weezy Porter. I don't know how Jerry Riggs got a pass deflection. I really don't know how that's even possible, but he did it. Jason Matisse with 1, and Rocky Ivan also gets 1. Looking at everything else, there's not much here. On the other side, you got the big homie Yogi Barr leading the way with 7 tackles, along with the former Rattler Zach Elliott getting 7. Kevin Uribe with 6. Krim Reaper getting 5. Matthew Owsley or Oozley, whatever you want to call it, he gets 4. Let's see. Tomlin Juicer there with 3. Lee Flowers with 2. Dexter Hall with 2. Lawrence Sands with 2. Mitchell Lott with 2. Robert Crone ends the game with 1. Thor Brown, Phoenix Jones Jr. each get 1 tackle apiece. Yogi Barr with the only tackle for loss here. Krim Reaper and Dexter Hall each get 2 sacks. So we had 3 players with 2 sacks. Definitely fun. Lee Flowers there with 1 sack. No interceptions here this game. Yogi Barr, Zach Elliott each get 2 pass deflections. Lawrence Sands gets 1. No fumbles or anything like that here for defense. Kicking wise,
safety, by the way.
Oh yeah, there was safety. My bad. I get called there. I normally forget those because they don't happen too often. But make sure you get that safety there from Andre the Krim Reaper. That's why I need people around to keep me in check. Except when you do it too much, then you get annoying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. You don't get annoying. But Victor Crime there, perfect on the game. So he brings in 6 points. Looks like the big homie David Washington did miss 2 field goals, so he's 50%. But he did bring in 7 points total. He did miss an extra
missed an extra point.
Missed an extra point and 2 field goals. So 3 kicks missed. So it could have been a lot bigger score in their setup there. Could have had what 7 more points. So definitely missed out on that. Punting wise, looks like David Washington led the way 57.5 to Victor Crime's 46.5. Great job by these 2 guys. Kick return wise, Jerry Riggs averaged 27 and some change. Cam Jones 3 for 66. Phoenix Jones there 1 for 18, doing his thing. And then Sir Lancelot, he had a punt return here 1 for 8. And then Cam Jones there 4 for 38. So looking at the scoring summary though, it started with Toronto with the safety and the field goal. Then they got another field goal in the second quarter. Victor Crime starts out the scoring for Dallas there with the field goal. Then Phoenix Jones gets the touchdown. Austin Wilson gets the touchdown here in the third. And then Victor Crime adds on the final points here to at least give them close to 7. So that's going to be the end of this one here. We're going to go ahead and transition into the doubleheader going in tomorrow. Make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be a fun ride here, starting with Charlotte at Tacoma. It's going to be a fun ride in this one for sure. Charlotte trying to get back to the United Bowl. It starts here, while Tacoma, they're going to try to make the push to go to the playoffs for the first time in quite some time. And then at the night shift, it'll be Anchorage taking the trip to St. Louis, Missouri to face off against the Archers. Should be a fun ride for sure. Dane Jones is back, and we'll see the post-Montaigne era of St. Louis. So what are your thoughts on this game right here in regards to Anchorage and St. Louis?
Well, I'm biased.
Yeah, that's
So
exactly why I asked you.
I just had to address that first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see St. Louis winning this one. They do have Jim Carr.
Mm-hmm.
However, they lost all the weapons except for name.
It's definitely interesting for sure. Let's see what they'll be able to do on that side. But this game will be on Twitch. The game I mentioned earlier will be on YouTube, all ready to go. So let's get into it. Thank you so much for everybody stopping by. It was a fun stream. I need many more of this throughout the season to keep me hyped up. Thanks again to Starty Chaff, the big homie, jumping in. And looking forward to being in the booth with you again. We'll hear the commentary there. But until then, we'll talk to you later. Stay safe, everybody. Have a blessed night. And we'll be ready for some Friday action.